Hi, my name is Steve Carmack, and I want to thank you again for being with me here today. Folks, today I'd like to share with you some of the biggest lessons that I've learned in my 26-year career in the network marketing industry. And because I have a lot of people ask me, what are the biggest lessons that you learned? What's, the one or two things that you could share with us that would help us with building our business. So today I'd like to, just kind of chat with you about that. Folks, again, a little bit about myself. I've been very fortunate that I've been able to build teams of over 40,000 distributors throughout my career. And I've been a top income earner with all three companies I was with throughout my career. Started my own network marketing company, but I don't say that to impress you, but to kind of impress upon you that I've had some great mentors, and they've shared a lot of things with me that I pass on to others. But of the things that my mentors have shared with me, there have been a few what I call the most important lessons that I've learned in this industry. Number one is that network marketing is all about building a team. And it doesn't really, matter, which product or service is. It's all about building a team. And I'll give you an example of what I mean. Is real estate brokers. Now, obviously, a broker has real estate agents as part of their agencies. Well, the real estate brokers who have the most real estate agents normally and usually sell the most homes. And that just makes common sense. Well, network marketing companies, the more distributors they have, the more products that are being sold. And same thing with distributors, you and I. The more distributors or reps that we have on our team, the more products being sold. And the more products being sold through our network, the bigger our volume becomes. And of course, our promotions and our income is based on the volume sold from those products. So it's very important to understand. Success is a journey. That's the other thing that I've learned, that success truly is a journey, and that you must believe in that journey. And I truly believe that in network marketing, especially, your belief in the company that you're going to be involved in is very, very important. And I'll give you an example. When I had my M's of Gold company, and we were looking to align it or bring it on board with Zija, I didn't do that instantly. I didn't do it on a whim. I spoke to Joel McNitch probably 3 or 4 times. We had good discussion. He put me on the phone with the CEO with the company. We had 2 or 3 talks, and then I brought 6 or 7 of the leaders with me when we went to Utah, and I wanted them to be part of the process. And so we went up there, we went through the manufacturing plant, fulfillment, met with the CEO, the top doctors and scientists. We came back and everybody said, hey, that's the right move to make. And I'm the type, I don't make any impulse decisions. So I did a lot of long walks, a lot of praying. But at the end of the day, I knew that was the right decision. And we went on, we came on board with Zija. And folks, that has turned out to be the best decision that we could ever make. Zija is a wonderful company. They've done everything that they said they were going to do. They're the company that we envisioned that they would be. And truthfully, they have exceeded our expectations. So you got to believe in your product. The other thing is, folks, you've got to have a passion for the product. And if you don't have a passion for the product, you're not going to make it in the long run. And that's why these CBD patches or squares is so important. And I mentioned that in other trainings, but it's when you see the testimonials that we get from people that are having discomfort in their joints, the sleepless nights, or the the people that need the calmness or need to relax and calm down, to see the results that our friends and customers and distributors are getting with this is not hard to get a passion for the product. And of course, you want to have a passion, for the pay plan. And I'm not going to go into that for time reasons, but as you saw that, Zija has the best residual pay plan that I've seen in my 26 years in this industry. Folks, the other thing that I've learned, some of the biggest lessons, is that success is truly a journey. And what I mean by that, it doesn't matter what you do. Folks, it could be a marriage. That's a good example. A marriage is a journey. You're going to have in anything, a job or a preacher, it don't matter. You're going to have some ups and downs. You're going to have some great times and bad times. But success is truly a journey, and that's where your belief in the company and the product and the pay plan and all that comes into play. Folks, the other thing is success doesn't happen overnight. Again, and that's just common sense, but you'd be surprised at the people who get into network marketing that don't understand that. I mean, I've seen it in my 26 years where distributors or new distributors come on board and they talk to 2 or 3 people, and next thing you know, that they're on to another company. And I see that even to this day with some of my friends that are with other companies. And I kid you not, about every month they're with a new company. Well, what that tells me is they made an impulse decision. They didn't, think it through, and they just, acted out of, impulse. And as soon as they got 2 or 3 rejections or they had their first down in that journey, they just gave up. And if you look at their track record, they probably have done that many times in their career. Folks, I tell people, for me personally, I don't think I have a lot of talent in this industry other than I'm just persistent. I have an unbelievable desire for success. And whatever you do, folks, again, you build that belief, you have to have that never, ever give up attitude. And because if you do your homework, and I don't mean over analyze it, maybe like I did, but I was bringing a company over on board with Zija, so I wasn't going to make no quick decisions. I wanted have a lot of thought behind it. But as distributors, that's why having that CBD square, you build that belief, you see the results, and everything that gives you that never give up attitude. And that is so important. Now, I think the thing that's helped me too in this industry, even back in my Excel days, I learned to focus on one promotion at a time. Whatever that was. And with Zija, folks, it's like I've said in my trainings, get active, get qualified. Qualified means you get your 2 personal members who have a 75 order. So very simple. And, so that's your first promotion, get active, get qualified. And then as you're building your team, your first pay rank or your promotion is Business Builder 500, where you have 500 on the left team, 500 volume on your right team. And then as that volume grows, just focus on your next pay rank, your promotion. And that's what I've done throughout my career. And I remember with the Excel business, my first year, I was a total disaster. And I've seen everybody else get promoted but me. And I'm like, you know what? I took it personal. I said, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do after this, but I'm going to get that first promotion. I'm going to get that. What I do after that, I don't know. But I focused and I got that next promotion. Next thing I know, my team, started getting momentum that I'm going to talk about in a second. And next thing I know, my team, grew to 800 and then it exploded to 10,000 people. But I was just close. I'm like, maybe this is not for me, even though I believed in it. But I'm like, no, because I do believe in it. I see all the other people having success, and I said, but I'm going to get that next promotion. So I took it personal. So, just whatever your next pay rank ahead of you, focus on that. Okay, the other lesson I've learned was from a guy named Art Williams, and he was talking about the best way to grow and build your team. And he was sharing his thoughts with us. There was probably about 10 or 15 of us, and he was sharing his thoughts on the best way, to build and grow your team. And he said, what you want to do is learn how to create and maintain momentum. And folks, I think if there's any secret that has helped me build teams of over 40,000 distributors, it was that, learning how to create and maintain momentum. He said the best way to do that is by promoting big events. See, when you promote big events, what it does, it keeps everybody on your team focused. It gives them a narrow-minded focus. They're focusing on that next big event. And if you see a church that's having a building program, they're going to build a new church, all of a sudden now the excitement in the church, now their numbers start increasing because everybody's excited, because everybody in the church is focused on the new church being built. Same thing with here. You got your big event, whatever that is, that's coming up. You want to get everybody, all your team members focused on that next big event. That's a good way of creating momentum, and then you want to keep promoting the next big event to maintain that momentum. And that is one of the keys to help you do that. Because when you promote events, you get people excited. Again, you're getting them focused, and that's really important. And what's neat is when people lead those big events, what it does, it takes their belief. They come to the events, their belief goes through the roof. Not from all hype, and maybe there should be, maybe there is some excitement in those, but people get motivated by information. So when they lead there, now they're out there on the phone talking to all their friends, all the people that didn't make it. See, folks, that's how teams double overnight. And so imagine you got 50 people at a big event, and they all leave there, they're excited. Well, that's how your team could go to 100, literally overnight. And so I want to wrap it up with this. Here in Florida, in the Tampa Bay area, we got two big events coming up. And Joel McNinch and Yoli Perez is coming on next Saturday, or this coming Saturday, June the 29th, here in Tampa. And Joel's one of the very, very, very top money owners in the company, very good friend of mine who played a big part with me bringing M's of Gold on with Zija. Yoli Perez, one of the up and rising superstars in the whole company. They're going to be in Tampa. And then about 3 weeks later, on July 20th, Zija's having summits, convention or events in cities all over the world. And Tampa is one of the host cities. And that is going to be a big time event. So we got two big time events that's our opportunity to be able to create and maintain that momentum. So you and I, we all want to be on the phones today, and calling people, texting people, emailing people, Facebooking people, looking to get as many people at the event on the 29th of June, this coming Saturday, and also on July 20th, that Saturday. Folks, imagine again, you have 50 people. Well, let's take it down. Let's say you have 10 people on your team that's at that event. They're going to hear all the new announcements. I'm talking about the summit. They're going to have all the new announcements, all the new products, and just everything going on. And like Joel McNinch talked about in a video, Facebook Live, I think it was yesterday. Folks, I got goosebumps. I was driving down the road with goosebumps. But that's what Joel does best. He's getting everybody focused on the big events. Well, imagine you have 10 people to go to the 29th, this coming Saturday. Folks, your team could double that week. Everybody's excited. They got, this product. So that's what I'd encourage you. So anyway, those are some of the biggest lessons that I've learned in this business, is that network marketing is all about building a team. It's all about, success is a journey, and you want to build your belief in that journey. Then understand it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some perseverance. Focus on your next pay rank, and then learn to be able to promote events. And if you do that, you're going to create and maintain momentum. And if you're doing that, you're going to build a very, very large team. So anyway, that's just a few of the lessons that I've learned in my network marketing career that have helped me with my success in this industry. All right, thank you. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.